alumni, all gathering to hear the call that the university's Board of Regents need to answer to someone. The new group calls itself Bears for Leadership Reform.
To fix the problem, you've got to fix the leadership.
We don't need any cover-up. We don't need any more secrets. People in this that love Baylor, we all love Baylor.
Speaking to the crowd of those who think it's time something be done were board members of this new group. Former Texas Governor Mark White, big-time donor Drayton McClain.
And we need to determine what are the real facts. And Johnny, I think the real decision were the right decisions made by the board.
And group spokesman John Eddie Williams.
We are such a fantastic university. We don't deserve to have a cloud over us.
Some in the organization, like Governor White, say the current Board of Regents has just got to go.
We don't have a way to unelect the group we have there because of the way it's built. Only the alumni and the faculty speaking out, telling the board it's time to go.
Williams and Governor White say it's not surprising that just yesterday the Baylor board said they would reform themselves.
Reform from within is a fantasy, in my opinion.
Well, I promise you that announcement would not have come out yesterday if it hadn't been for this meeting today.
From the podium, Williams admitted the board has lost his support, and the crowd roared their approval.
But as a whole, they've lost my support. Have they lost your support?
Legendary Baylor football coach Grant Taft opened the meeting with a prayer, said he hasn't joined the group yet, but agrees with their stance.
I'm in favor of Baylor people that love this university asking questions that they deserve to have answers for, and I'm in favor of those that have the answers responding.
When asked about the football or athletic program, leaders said it's not about that. It's about transparency, and they hurt for the victims of sexual assault.
We need to be caring for those young women as anyone, as I would for my daughter. There's no reason for that to ever be a problem at Baylor University.
The group says it's not planning legal action yet. They're just building a groundswell of Baylor supporters. And they hope the bigger the cry, the more the Board of Regents will finally answer and agree to reform.
Everything that's happened is a distraction to all of us. It's a distraction to me.
9,000 people, hundreds here today. I think they'll hear it.
Well, will they? Earlier today, Baylor's chairman of the Board of Regents, Ron Murph, released a letter to the entire Baylor family explaining how they are aware emotions are running high as Baylor's story has gone national. Murph says he hopes as the board makes changes and reforms themselves, they expect Baylor to emerge stronger and more united as a family. Reporting live in the studio, John Carroll, KWTX News 10.
All right, John, thanks so much. Meanwhile, Art Briles' daughter attended that meeting, passing out flyers about a new campaign to raise money for victims of assault.
The campaign is called CAB, or Coach Art Briles Cares. The flyers say the fired coach has already made a donation to the Advocacy Center for Crime Victims and Children in Waco and urges the community to join him. A statement from Briles says, first and foremost, my heart aches for all the sexual and domestic assault victims and for those that have suffered and continue to suffer.
It goes on to say with the awareness level at an all-time high, Briles wanted to bring attention to the Advocacy Center and its efforts. The fired coach will be matching up to $8,500 in donations made until the end of the month, which represents the 8.5 years he was the head football coach at Baylor.
In other news,